So, hey guys, I know it's been a while since I've gotten on YouTube and posted and talked about kind of what I've been going through and things that I have been experiencing. But, recently I was working on a paper on power. It was talking about Christian authority and worldview. As I was reading through this, I found myself really immersed in the concept of how power has moved through centuries and centuries of human nature. So, no matter where you are or what you're doing, you are always looking for who's that authority figure, who's that power figure, who's the person in charge. And as I started thinking about that, I realized that when we get worried and get concerned about things and freaked out and panic, we don't look for that power figure. We don't look for God. So, with health being so uncertain and all the issues I've struggled with that, I try to look to God as much as I can, but yet I still find myself in the same position where I'm sitting here and we have about 2 weeks, I think, till the end of block 1 of homework assignments, and I'm behind, and my health still isn't great, as you can probably tell by my voice, but I still am panicking about it. I was stressing out, and I'm thinking through this, and I'm like, what am I doing? I'm like, how am I going to get this all done? How am I going to show that I actually care about the classes, because I really, truly do? How do I figure this out? And as I did that, I realized that I forgot who's my power figure, who is my authority. And that blew my mind, how easy it is to forget. So who's your power authority? Who's the person in charge? Who's the person you go to in your life that you're like, this person knows the answer. This person is going to give me the peace I need. Now, I hope it's not a person, because we're humans and we're flawed and we can't tell each other the answers and how things are going to work out. But with a God as mighty as our God, we can do anything. So as I'm sitting here making my incredibly long to-do list, here you can all admire it, incredibly long to-do list to get done in the next week and a half, scheduling doctor's appointments and scheduling appointments for my dogs and all these random things have to come up. Every time I get panicked, I want to write down God. Simple, but there, God. Because I have to stop getting distracted. I can do all of this through Christ. Yeah, my brain sometimes struggles with brain fog, and sometimes I struggle with exhaustion and fatigue, but with God, I can do all things. And through my experiences, I can fulfill what God has called me to be, which is a fisher of men. So, as I was looking through the Bible for that paper, I stumbled upon, I kind of knew of the verse, and I talked with my father about it. Matthew 28:18 through 20. Let me find it real quick, if you don't mind. 28:18 through 20. He says, "Then Jesus came to them and said, 'All authority in heaven and on earth has been given to me. Therefore, go and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit, and teaching them to obey everything I have commanded you. And surely I am with you always, to the very end of the age.'" What a verse. Like, Matthew just kind of does a little mic drop there, and then we move right on to Mark. And I love that. He says, don't get confused on who your authority figure is. It's me. All of the authority has been given to me, Jesus Christ. I have it. And I am telling you, go make disciples. this is what you are to do. And I want you to know that when the hard times come, because they will come, and you will feel left alone or scared or in pain, but God is with you always. He says, and surely I am with you always to the very end of the age. He never abandons us. So when we're feeling overwhelmed and scared, just write God. Write it down. Put it on what you're concerned about. Pray over what you're concerned about. Put your hand on your walls. If your house is having issues, put your hand on your walls and say, God's going to take care of this, and I'm going to figure it out with Him. If your car's having troubles, put it on your steering wheel and be like, you know what, God? I'm putting this in your hands. I'm going to do what you call me to do. I'm putting this in your hands. There's too much to worry about, and we forget who our authority figure is. So today, I just ask that you remember Matthew 18 through 20. Matthew 28, 18 through 20. And you remember who your authority figure is. Who you are going to stand before. And if that doesn't make you feel better, comment on the message, let me know, and I will be sure to get back to you. All right. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I'm praying for every one of you. Thank you for listening. Bye.